admit it. You're glad to see us.
Hello. Hello and welcome to another one of these Midnight ISO productions. So I was tempted back into GT Sport for the evening, or morning, depending on your point of view. And it's time, if late, to join in on the action with this FIA event. Now, I've done absolutely zero practice for it, and the next race is in exactly 57-ish minutes. So I'm going to get a little bit of practice in first. Maybe do a daily race to make sure I have at least some driving skills. And then, yeah, see how badly I can fail at the race. Which is always fun and games. Okay, apologies if you can't hear anything from the game. Just give me a second just to sort that out. Yes, I know. There we go, that should sort it. Unfortunately, my audio settings have gone a bit wonky in the last episode. I have no idea why. Right. I've got heavy wet tyres on. That'd be because the last time I used this car was at Spa. Right, okay, that makes sense. Right, so we're we're aiming for under a 2-minute lap. Quiet you. Okay, I'll do my best with the audio level, so bear with me on that. It's worth saying that I do not know this course at all. Literally haven't got a clue. Just put my hazards on, that always helps. I've seen many a video with people crashing at that corner, but doesn't mean I know where the track goes. Oh. Okay, so anyone with a Mustang in this one is going to, or a McLaren F1's going to do pretty well, I imagine. Lots of top speed stuff. Okay, that corner's flat out. Well, that corner's a lot tighter than what I thought it was. Okay. Must be getting close to actually completing all that. Yeah, 1 minute 37. Way. Okay, 202. Okay, we can definitely improve on that. Just feel like the back tyres have absolutely no grip, but it might just be because they were dirty from being too far off the course. So, yeah. This is going to be a slipstreaming special, this one, isn't it? Yeah, that is absolutely flat. There's no need to even lift. Okay, up as this next section, they actually did fairly well on, I think. All things considered. Lightly kiss the barrier on the way out. I don't recommend it. Too much tongue. It's a weird sentiment, isn't it? Okay, so where are we going to break? 125, let's try that. That seems about right, actually. Okay, there's a lot of time to be found in there. Might be able to stick through fourth in that one. Okay, I'm not going to lift until I get to the end of the course. Why would anyone have to brake for that one? Why does the game tell you have to brake for that? Okay. So it's like no grip, no grip, no grip, and grip. Howdy to all those lurkers out there, by the way. Not exactly the most thrilling of tracks, is it? Oh, sod right off. Lewis Hamilton has a complaint about that track limit. And so do I. Might have to go and find my livery for this car because I just realised I'm not in it. Feels wrong if I'm not in my black and red livery. Alright, I'm going to try and stick in fourth through this one this time. Okay, easy enough, but it just doesn't feel like it's got enough revs on. I do like the tunnel bit, I've got to say. you know what? It's not the most fun of laps, but it's going to be a interesting race, if you ask me. There's going to be lots and lots of slipstreaming. And death-defying passes at either end of the big hairpins. Oh, sod right off. Okay, yeah, so there's loads of time left on the clock, as it were, but track limits are going to be tricky. Okay, so I definitely have a 157 in this car. I wonder what time I'm supposed to be aiming at. Yeah. Okay, we definitely have a 157 that's on the cards. Let's go do some daily races. Well, daily race. So 157 would put me behind Louis, of course. So 153, jeebus. Yeah, McLaren F1, knew that would be out there somewhere. Okay. Okay, let's go do some daily. Alright, so 2 o'clock is the next one. That's in 45 minutes. Okay. Now I was going to apply that livery. Let's do that first. Okay. It's not the V12 though, is it? Do you know what? I don't think I bothered. Okay, never mind. I could actually use the same. Ah, the irony. Right. Please excuse me for one moment while I go and close my window. It's getting bloody cold in here. That do not hit your knee on a desk. Ooh. Okay, let's crack on. Okay, I know I can do a 59.1 or 59.0 in this car because I have on my other account, which you can't see there. Hey, Gravedigger. Do you know what? I'll have to go and see this. Just gonna pop in and have a look. He is a weird one, though, isn't he? He's got to do something silly. is mine not loading? Oh, there we go. Oh god, he really is, isn't he? Oh, that is a sight to behold. Well, he's got to be using a controller, surely. I hope he is. Well, you can do that sort of thing. I have seen some people play certain games with Guitar Hero controllers, and yeah, it's a weird sight, I'll tell you that much. Anywho, welcome back to the channel, Gravedigger. How you doing? And by the way, thanks for the races I did the other week. They were really good fun. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm not expecting to be immediately faster than my qualifying time, but I'm at least expecting to be within a couple of hundredths. Okay, that's big-headed, that's not true. It's a good warm-up lap. You have to forgive me on Suzuka. I find it hard to read the chat and do this at the same time. Yeah, not too bad. As you may know, sadly I suffered a calf muscle tear the other week, so I'm on the controller rather than the wheel. I am actually using the controller. But other than that, pretty good. Hope you're doing well, dude. Yeah, that's fair. Not sure why I'm so far. Oh, it's only a tenth down on that. Right, okay. Wow, I'm a huge chunk up on this one. Nice. Do you know what? I'm not saying it's good that you've had it done, but I'm glad you've said that actually, because yeah, it's taken me 2 weeks, and I was more or less on, excuse the pun, healing up quite nicely, and then I went yay, and it popped again. But obviously you go 1 step forward, 2 back some days, and then some days you walk perfectly fine. Next day you can't walk at all. But it's the nature of overstressing such an important muscle. Did you hear a pop when it went? Because I heard, and I hit the floor like a sack of shit. Wasn't even doing anything that interesting. Walking from one room to the other. Better. Now just continue going. Get a practice in. Yeah, I can imagine that. I described it like being shot, but I remember from my many years of watching wrestling, every time they say that something snaps or goes, it sounds or feels like being shot. So they describe it, and that's kind of how I thought it was. Just walking from one room to the other one, and then I was on the floor. Getting old. Oh yeah, held it somehow. Right, come on. I shall proper lap this time. Come on, you can do it. It's risky getting older, mate. So risky. You go for one of those really powerful sneezes and you just gonna get a rib or something. Yeah, I've heard of that happening. Whoops. Alright, come off that. Okay, last lap. And this is going to be one race before the FIA. Better get it right into turn one first though, hadn't I? Oh, that's a bit off track. Let's restart now. I might be able to get the lap in. Not feeling at my most accurate today. That's good, isn't it? Okay, I'm definitely going to get this lap in if I finish it. Sadly very slow in the first sector, but from what I've learned from Burt Racer, that's because a lot of the top GT Sport players have worked out that the tyres need a lap to warm up properly. So it would be why I'm on the pace again in the second sector. You know, I'm just really crap at the first sector. Hey, Singtail! Hey, champ. To yourself too. Do you know what? I've missed you the last day or so. Where have you been? How's it going, buddy? Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, it's only got to the 58s, but we'll get there. And to answer your question, I'm feeling pretty good, apart from my leg, which is still the same. But any ill effects from the vaccine? No, none at all. And the man with a gun behind the camera is telling me no ill effects. Hey, Louis. Light feet. Louis, are you telling me that people are going to be some ramming bastards? Because I don't see how that could possibly be with having two hairpins at the end of very long straights. Singtao, are you referring to Suzuka, this one, or the one that Louis is talking about? Well, you'll get there, mate. You're on about this one then. You'll get there. Give it time. I know I can do a 158, I just haven't managed it yet. Alright, you and Louis put up a message at the same time. Say hello to my fellow Americans and Canadians. He's on Twitch, mate. What is the tyre requirement for the race? And what's your input for the race? Stick with the softer of the two, the harder of the two? Because I presume it is, you get a mixture of the hard and the soft. I didn't really look that closely. I literally did a couple of laps practice. Got down to the 150. I can get into the 156s, I think, but I haven't really tried that hard. It literally did 2 or 3 laps. So no better way to start an FIA with no experience of the course, is there? Cheers, gents. Okay, the game thinks I'm going to finish 14th in this one. I'm going to do my best to disappoint it. Mediums. Okay. Not worth going for the hards. We just have such a pace deficit, it's not worth it. This dude must be on the hard tyres, he's slow. Alright, Mr. Brazilian man. Or lady. Okay. Have to use the medium. Duly noted. Okay, no problem. Non-stop it is. And particularly now, since it's the last 2 races of the day, everyone's going to be warmed up to that fact, except for me. Do you mind? If yours are dead by then, mine are going to be a lot more deader. Right, I don't mind races when my tyres are dead. It's just, if people want to try and overtake, let them. If they want to spin off doing it, it's their problem. Okay, thanks for the heads up, lads. Guys, what's the rough distance for slipstream in these sort of lobbies? Right. I'm in the Aston, so that's what I'll be using. About 7.5 temps. Okay. Well, I nearly lost it to Degner too, and it looks like the other guys already did. So that's good for me. I have a strange knack for losing it after Degner 1, making Degner 2 sideways and still hitting the apex. I don't know how. So how are you guys doing tonight? Actually, Louis, you're the only one I haven't asked. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I thought as much. I thought I might just ignore the whole lot and just do my own thing. Ooh, synced out. Sorry, mate. I have a lot of sympathy for that. I had one earlier as well during Gears of War, but fortunately I was able to take enough painkillers it went away. Doesn't always happen though. Headaches and migraines are an utter bitch. I think I caused mine by playing Grand Theft Auto early on for about half an hour to an hour. You know what? You know what it's like sometimes you just get absorbed into something and your eyes go a little bit cross-eyed. Good to hear, mate. I'm really glad for that. Codeine's a good little pain relief. I remember taking too much of it once. I had a migraine for a week. I had tonsillitis and an infected wisdom tooth, so I wasn't well. And they gave me, well, codeine, cocodamol, that sort of thing. And when I'm ill, I tend to watch a binge of something, and I tend to binge Lord of the Rings. And what I did was take far too much of this soluble cocodamol, and then I read the packet afterwards saying only 2 in every 8 hours, and I went, uh-oh, just took 4. And then I ended up thinking I was in Lord of the Rings. So basically I was in the Battle of Helm's Deep as an orc in my own head. That was good fun. Hey, good on the win. Cause chaos all you want, mate. Come and join my one. And we'll... run wide. I can go longer on those mediums, but I prefer to make sure I'm not undercut. Well done, lads. And a nice clear bit of track. See. Hope you're there, mate. Yeah, I can imagine the punting is going to be rife. I do love that term. I just call it a fuster cluck. Great, so it's a good luck scenario, is it? Awesome. am really expecting carnage there. In fact, I might not even qualify to see what happens. Looks like the lead has changed hands at the front. I always brake and hope for the best. Bit of a dull race. Sorry about this, guys. Actually, I'm not. I'm actually quite happy because I'm effectively in the lead. Nearly lost it through Degner again. Okay, 3 more laps at the end of this one. I'm just hoping the guy at the front, Hobart, isn't going on to medium tyres. Good, no he's not. Whoops. Yeah, that was a bit of a crap lap. Okay, there's Hobart. So, having a little bit of a quiet race, but the race is still on. The guys behind me can still catch me. They've got to catch me a second a lap though. Or a second and a half really. It's not possible. He is gaining ever so slightly. Okay, maybe not. It was a little bit crap through Casio. Okay, so he's got to catch me 2 seconds a lap, so just got to keep cool, keep calm, and keep going forwards. I do like it when you get the fuel down on this course. So the car comes alive and it's so much easier to hit the apexes. Exhibit A. So he's not really gaining, so that's a good sign. His tyres are a lot younger than mine. He's fluffed Casio again. Never mind. Doesn't bother me. Very quiet race, really, apart from the first 2 laps. Okay, it brings it home for an effectively bit of an easy win on that one. But you know what? I'll take it. It's my victory. Look at that American 1, 2, 3, 4. If only they knew. It's time for the FIA. A lot of money for that one. Right, it's time for that FIA match. Race, I know what I meant. Actually, what is the national? What's that going to be? Ah, Laguna Seca! Alexa, shut up. I set myself an alarm. Laguna Seca. Ooh, Route 4. A grid start, yes! Oh, I'm looking forward to that one. So perhaps in that the other night. Okay, so top times are just under 154. Jeepers. Is there any wall riding in any of these ones? Time to get one practice lap in, I think. Ah, well, you guys may be glad to know that I've just hit affiliate. Thank you, everybody. Absolutely, thank you for allowing this momentous occasion, for tuning in day after day, or your first time, doesn't matter. Thank you very much. Well, let's see if we can get a... Oh, the softs. Let's see if we can get a race to mark the occasion. Well, we've got a win there. Do you know what? I hit the affiliate during that win, so that is your... Yeah, I'm chickening out and trying to win this one for you for that. That's pretty cool though, isn't it? The next step for partner, I have to get an average of 75 people online at once. That's not going to happen. Oops. And thank you, Singtel. Thanks, well, everyone out there. Louis, Bert, Racer, Paul, Accident Prone, all of you guys. Anyone I didn't mention as well, you all deserve a shout out. Just not on my practice run. Just because I can't remember everyone's names when I'm driving. Don't like that corner. Oh, Louis! I don't know if you heard, but I just hit affiliate as well. Louis, what are you doing, man? Oh, at least I have to enjoy this one then. Okay, is there anyone in here that I need to avoid? There's no Luis Denisio, so there's a good sign. Probably a bad time to bring up. I've got a 100% win rating with this account. Thank you very much, Louis. I appreciate. When I say 100% win rating, I mean in the FIA events. I'm not counting that national because there's that bloke wall riding around the bloody corner. So I'm not counting that one. Right. And Lou, if there's any way I can repay the favour, you let me know. Oh, guess the other way. This should show you guys how well I know this course. I'm not even sure which direction some of the corners go. So I may just stay out of the way of a lot of these guys on the qualifying lap and just stay out of it because everyone's going to be wanting a slipstream and they're going to be screwing over each other's laps. So I may try for one lap with slipstream and one lap just clear. See what happens. Just try and say it loud to everyone. Any recommendations on brake balance or anything like that? How long have I got? 4.5 minutes. I'm going to have time for one lap, aren't I? It's literally going to be one lap and that's it. Rear 1 or 2. I've got it on 2 at the moment. Okay. Ooh, someone's crashed back there. What time I am for 1:56? That's not happening. So what's your... If I go again for my qualifying lap now, can I change my tyres to mediums afterwards? Or should I just sit here with the mediums? But will I then be forced to start on the soft tyres? Go. Alright. And Louis, yes to sitting here or yes to going? Go again. After. Oh, you can change it after quality. Good. Oh, what are you doing, Dillhole? Just sitting and ruining other people's laps, isn't he? That's more like it. Why was I getting blue flag? Is the audio right on the levels? I had to reset everything earlier. Just want to make sure I'm not too loud, too quiet, or the game is horrendously loud or quiet. You get the idea. Much smoother.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Alright, I'm going to turn up a little bit though. Yeah, that should sort it. Unfortunately, all my audio levels seemed to reset earlier on, and I wasn't quite sure what was going on with it. Do you know what? I'm quite pleased with that. I'm on for the win, boys and girls. I'm really not. Especially if I just drop the controller like that again. So mountain, so D13, so to set any lap at all. He's got the second or third highest amount of FIA points. What the hell's going on there? Yeah. Yes, that is one key that a lot of people seem to forget, and then to go whoop, off at the hairpins. So down my affiliates, this is sponsored by absolutely nobody. Yeah, I can really imagine. It's a bit like Monza, isn't it? Goddamn light. How close is it on fuel here? Cool. Duly noted. So yes, fuel. What's the dealio? Hoon it or be respectful? Do you know what? A pink Corvette back there. Oh, do you know what? I love that red. That works. I do love that pink on that car. That looks really cool. Okay. Right. Ooh, love a Viper. So if I'm second, just stay in the slipstream basically. Don't overtake. Some interesting liveries on these. I did a similar thing to Bert a while back when we were racing in Austria. He couldn't work out how I kept getting out of the pits in front of him. Because I was sticking behind him, saving a load of fuel, and just basically drifting into the pit lane, and then just not having to fill up as much. Because I was always 3 or 4 seconds down the road by the time we come out the pits. What? What about Road Beef? What's he up to? other than winning. I only just remembered the traction control there. Yep, there we go. There it is. Whoa. You guys were right. I had a clear path looking at first there, and it was like, yeah, no. Yeah. Well, you guys were right. I absolutely give you that. So it's going to be a slow burn of a race, isn't it? So, not much to really talk about. So during this race, it's just being calm. Whoopsie doodles. Right, might try and work with the dodge here, moving forwards a little bit. Or might just try and, do you know what, I'm going to go for the pass. Trying to be a little bit cheeky there. You're seriously stopping? Why do some people brake check people? Just a dick move. $12 laps of fuel, so I've got plenty of fuel. So I'm not going to worry too much about fuel saving at all now. Damn. Damn! Okay, so it's not the most difficult of races, it's just... It's going to be a slow burn, isn't it? I was trying to help you, dude. If you're going to brake so early, I'll take you there. Okay, down 7. Didn't lose me as many places as I thought he was going to. That's not too bad then. I thought it was going to be down about 8th or 10th. Okay, so I need to be much more careful coming through this sharp right-hander up here. This one. Might just take a comfort lift. Yes, I did see that one coming. Thank you, radar. Whew. It's like the Vipers are really bad on the corners. Exhibit A. Yeah, it doesn't help that they're a bit of ramming bastards too. So I am not letting him by. I made myself laugh far too much at that one. Oh dear. I did just give him a little nudge. It's a little nudge. Okay, so the tyres are starting to feel it now, but it's manageable. It's not a problem. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I was thinking. I mean, I've only tried overtaking if there's a clear gap to the guys in front. Okay, so he's indicating right to say he's staying right. Okay. That is fair. So it's making me go to the outside, which I'm not gonna brake early. Try and cut back underneath. Oh no. It's actually lit. I thought it was letting me go there for a second. Okay, so we've got the Brazilian and the Ferrari behind us. He was the one that dive bombed earlier on. That's not what I wanted to do with those tyres. Ooh. Ooh. I think I left half of a tyre back there. Someone's hit the wall behind me. Ooh. You want to go through, you do that. You do you, mate. Right. Okay, so this is the dude that started at the back. Hello Patrick, welcome back. Watch out Twitch, the YouTube contingent are here. Oh, what the hell? Oh jeez, that is going to cause a hell of a lot of problems. Right, I've got to move, I've got to go, I've got to go. So that Ferrari's a punter. Wonderful. So that is the second time he's caused me troubles in this race. Okay, 6 laps to go. Do you know what, Louis? You're right. These tyres are going to be absolutely dead at the end, aren't they? Bookie does always tend to win, I'm afraid, Patrick. That was a cigarette paper's worth of width you gave me there. Okay, so we've got one person going into the pits. Let's see how many others do. Okay, so fuel's not a problem for me. Only a third left to go and I've still got just under half a tank, so I'm fine with fuel. My big problem is in fact I'm out of the slipstream. So how many of these cretins are going to pit? I don't imagine any of them. Yeah, me and you both. Oops. That's just me outbraking myself. I wasn't going to pit. Braked a good like 40 metres too late there. If you want to go for it, mate. I'll just follow you through. Oh, no, he's working with me. key. I've got to say, I'm actually, the more it goes on, the more I'm a fan of this race, because it's interesting, it's unique. Bugger. Don't be a penalty. Annoyingly, that Ferrari guy, Ferry, D13, is the reason why I'm back here. I can see these two colliding. Hopefully. The more important corners on the course is the only one I continually cock up. So the Jag must have absolutely dead tyres because he is slow. Come on, just do something. Shut me off the pot. Louis, do you know what? The tyres aren't too bad. I mean, they are not brilliant by any stretch of the imagination, but it's controllable. Unfortunately now I'm out of any sort of slipstream from anyone, so now it's just a race on my own, in theory. Unless these guys catch me up. Seeing that Mercedes off out front actually really put me off. Alright, let's use a little bit of smarts in this one. I don't want the slipstream until I get to a point. Well, would have liked a little bit of slipstream. Yeah, I mean, you've only got a couple of heavy acceleration zones, haven't you? Call me pessimistic, but I was expecting a punt there. Okay, final lap, so we're going for 6th. Someone's off. Would be that prick. I wish I had my Fitbit on at the moment. I'd love to know what my heart rate is. Well. Some of the early strategy decisions. What did I do? Like, oh yeah, like passing. Yeah, I get you. Oh, it's getting warm in it now. Goddamn PS4. I swear the PS4 can be used as a heater. Yeah, it's kind of like one of my first slipstream races. Fun though. Enjoyed that. Yeah. Excuse me. I did choose to for the sheer fact that some of them did seem unnaturally slow. Thanks. Shame I can't actually save the replay. Do you know what? I could share the replay. Actually, let's find out where that fracking Ferrari driver is. No, he's gone. Who's it? Cabo. Trying to be nice. I did know going into that second and last hairpin, people are going to be shooting off around the outside. That was quite amusing to watch. Oh yeah, I was going to save the replay. Oh, I can't even share the replay like this. Oh dear. £98 points is not bad. All things considered. Okay, that was good fun. Well, let's do... I'm going to do a daily. I'm going to do Suzuka since it's coming up. No, I don't want to be in that car. That's what I was just using, Dillhole. I'm going back to my Porsche. My own Porsche. I'm quite happy with my car control on that one. I only lit up the rear tyres once or twice. And that's just when I was a bit too eager to get out of that second hairpin. But going around in third gear, and the first hairpin in particular, and then through the sort of chicane there, that was, I think, contributed to saving my tyres massively. As you can see, the Ferrari going around on the last lap, and these tyres were done. Or someone punted them off. Either way. Deserved. Sorry. Right, let's get in the 158s for this Porsche, shall we? Main Porsche. I'll have a look in a minute. Not high, because I've missed a couple. I did win all my other FIA races with this account, however they were in lower lobbies. This is going to be my final race of the night, I think. Sheer fact, I think I'm raced out for the day. I've not overly been in the mood for racing. I mean, I love it to bits, but some days you just need to take a day off. I'm more in the mood for shooting things, or I might even go play Final Fantasy VIII. It's been years since I played it. Well, yeah, we even see Burt Racer taking a break, and his obviously title is about racing, so what does that tell you? And for those that are interested, I did my second F1 podcast the other night on the Bahrain Grand Prix. So I'm still working on how to do everything, so if it seems a little bit amateurish, it's because it is. But you know, I'm working up slowly. So yeah, if you like Formula 1, go and check it out. Any feedback you have or any comments, please feel free. It is on Twitch. It's also on YouTube. Same name as my Twitch account. Do you know what? I completely forgot. Thank you for reminding me. I'll have to go and do it and go and tag people and all the drivers in it. I did remember to do it until I went to go and actually put it live. So thank you, Singtel. Also, if you go onto YouTube, you can hit the notification button. So, rather than me reminding you, it reminds you for us. You get the idea. I talk crap sometimes. I thought you knew this. But I will give that a look into, mate. Quite frankly, I'm quite happy if anyone just enjoys it at the moment, so, and I'm just getting used to doing it. So streaming is one thing, but doing dedicated research content is another. The biggest one is trying to remember everything you want to say. Usually shut off the camera and all that. Straight after you're like, oh damn, should have said this. See you in a bit, dude. Grab me a beer. But what kind of beer? I can't remember the last beer I had, actually. Must have been a month or two ago. Although we've got something to look forward to. As soon as lockdown's over, beer gardens will be open again. So all the lurkers that are out there, come say hi. Always good to hear from new people. Took that one right to the edge of the Dunlop curve. Don't like going out there because you usually end up off the track. Too eager on the throttle. Okay, we're going to get one more lap out of this and then that's it. I was hoping to go faster, but not today, Satan. It would seem. a way not to start a lap. So, did anyone have any topics to request talking about? Damn, I ran so wide there, I lost me like half a second nearly. Maybe not half a second, but 3 or 4 tenths at least. There's a cone in the middle of the racetrack. Come on, just let me get through Degness. Just let me do that. Literally to the letter. Jeez. Oh. Sweet. SSJ Bar, SSJ, which is obviously a Dragon Ball fan. I've raced him before, he's quick. Relative to me, anyway. Louis, you may not have a problem with these guys. Hey, that's cool, mate. What is your... I don't want to know what your time is, actually, so I don't want to know. What are you starting on, mediums or hard tyres? Probably the best go mediums and get out there, isn't it? How long have I got? 45 seconds. Right, I'm going for the world's quickest P. I'll be right back. Well, you probably wanted to know, but... No, you do. There we go, and well done, Louis. What do you mean you're only 2/10 ahead of me? We're playing it. Here we go again. Burst into song. Unfortunately, this may be another quiet race unless I do a stuff up soon. Tsingtao, if you're there, can you do me a little favour and have a look at my Kudos Prime rating for Midnight ISO USA? Thank you very much. I literally have no idea whereabouts on the rank it is. $24,000, so nowhere near 8. Okay. I think my Shunt 006 one's about 27,000 at the moment. Last time I checked, anyway. So that was really quick. Is my Kudos Prime stats saved under one of your many tabs open? Because we both know that's how your name translates. Yeah, that one's going to be low because I spend the least amount of time on that one. I really shouldn't, because that should be my main headline account, really, given the title of my channel. Alright, Midnight ISO Oz, go. On account 1. Or under 20 seconds, that includes typing. Nice one. Yeah, I do the same thing. If you've got a PC with, in my case, 32 gigs of RAM, you're like, yeah, I don't care how many tabs are open. And lag, yeah. I do find with some other streamers, the lag is absolutely horrendous. I mean, Bert's last night was about 20 seconds. Other days, it's perfectly adequate. It's like 2 or 3. I don't know how bad mine is. Alright then, go on then. Ele 11? Ooh, that's longer than I thought, actually. Out of curiosity, is it any better or worse than YouTube? Because I simultaneously stream to the pair of them. Okay, that's, yeah, to be fair, that's the simplest way of doing it, isn't it? Tell you what, look at the Brazilian behind me, so it's such bad ping, I don't want them anywhere near me. I've just seen the Argentinian's gone in for medium tyres, so he might become a factor later in the race. Someone went off with Degner 1. It wasn't me for a change. And then missed the hairpin altogether as well. Bloody hell. Yeah, don't blame me, mate. Is there anything interesting going on? Honestly, it's probably more interesting to talk about what you're doing than my race, to be honest, because I'm just watching the gap between me and Mario. Now, don't get me wrong, I could talk about Formula 1 all day long, but it's probably not going to be what I haven't already said in the podcast. Which, if you want something to fall asleep to, that's your jam, maybe. Someone's just dropped out. I'll read that in a minute when I come to the pit stop. That's quite a long message. Which I might be able to do now. Yep, you lost me on that one. I mean, I love my engineering as much as the next nerd and the guy that's at uni, but... yeah, we'll stick to the racing, shall we do? But actually, one thing I didn't really ask you is... particularly in reference to Formula 1, you spent how many years away from the sport? From 94 to 2021? For the more or less part? What was your first race back like? How did it feel to be involved in the Formula 1 world again? Do you know what? I'm probably the worst person to ask that for Mr. Lacey's or ATW, whoever you want to go. I don't think you do. Because I've got multiple accounts on this thing. Okay, in which case Intel's answered it. I've got one account that has PlayStation Plus, I think that covers the console, but I wasn't sure. But I think it's only... It's under £10, so under about $10 a month. Okay. Oh, so you need it for the daily races, do you? But you don't need it for the lobbies. Is that what you're saying? And Mr. ATW, welcome to the channel. Okay, that makes more sense. But I've only got one account on my PlayStation with it. I'm guessing that covers all of the accounts on the console. Yeah, Mr. ATW, feel free to come and give us a race. There's a load of good guys and girls in the chat, so say hello to them and they'll say hello back. Okay, that explains it then. Good. That's really good to hear, and I'm hoping at least, you know, myself and say people like Bert and anyone in the chat has, you know, brought the passion back to you. Yes, Drive to Survive, rather than myself, but Drive to Survive brings a lot of it into sharp focus, doesn't it? Seeing the inner workings of the teams. I still would have liked to have seen more about the actual driving on Drive to Survive, but that's just me personally. It's nice to see what goes on within the teams. But yeah, I'm glad you're back into it, because simply put, it's, if you love your racing, you gotta love Formula 1. Despite its many flaws. But yeah, last plug of the session. For those who are interested in F1, check out either my YouTube or the back catalogue on Twitch. Again, all under Midnight ISO for the Formula 1 stuff. It's called My F1, M-I-F1. If you like it, let me know. It's nice to be the one out front for a change. Louis, this must be how you feel most of the time. Well, for those on Twitch, or indeed YouTube actually, check out Louis Morgan 1987. Looks like the gent behind it, the Brazilian, does not like the hard tyres. He's just fundamentally a little bit slower on them, which is fair. But some cars feel radically different on the two different compounds. Not to mention your own driving style will massively impact things like that too. You see me leaning when I do that. It's like, no, 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 no. Alright, 2 more laps. Quite a quiet race, this one, really, isn't it? I was wondering that, actually. I mean, there's not much else to wonder during this race, is there? Apart from, you know, the meaning of life. You know, why tarmac always has to be grey or black, why they can't put a bit of colour in it. Could you imagine green or red or yellow tarmac? 24,100. I reckon it's going to go up to 25,100. It's going to go up just under 1,000, so like 908. What's your bet? Let's try 130R in the cockpit cam. I definitely didn't carry much speed through that. Okay. I suppose it just comes down to cost, really, doesn't it? Yeah. Why colour something that you don't have to? Well, that was sadly a lights to flag finish in the lead. Not the most enjoyable. I mean, it's nice to know I can do it, not cock up a race. Although, ironically, it's always the time whenever I get raided by. I got raided by Slushy the other week and Road Beef the week before, and as soon as they raid me, it's when I'm doing stupid shit. I mean, one of the first raids I ever got, I was racing backwards at Spa in the wet, driving my Aston Martin V12 in reverse around the bus stop. Why? Because I felt like it. It was an easy DR grind, to be fair. I picked up the full set. Do you know what? Let's do it. Where are you? I've lost it. Hang on, it might just be this. Oh, there it is. Very nice, Louis. I like it, I approve. 1300 for the DR, that's not bad. Louis, that's cruel, but I love it. Oh, damn, man. I wish you'd have Did you stream it? I'm just even looking on pace, not anyone was close to me up there, except for the guy in 8th. So some races, you know, are just easy. That's right, Ant, no worries, mate. Thank you very much. I would think about doing the next Mano race, but I haven't got the patience for it tonight, and I think I'm done with GT Sport for the night. I'll be back tomorrow, no doubt. However, I'm probably going to go away. I might do another stream in a minute on Final Fantasy VIII. I'm going to go away for 5 minutes and have a think. But it's a pleasure having all of you here. To see you again soon. Have a nice evening. But we're going to have a look, see if we can raid anyone on Twitch. For those on Twitch, yeah, have a look, see if we can raid. Oh, Bert Racer's on. Let's go and annoy him. That's always fun. Ah, fair enough, Louis. If you ever decide to go do a lot more streaming, I'll show you how to set up a PC like I've got. And do it from there. That way it doesn't matter what account you're on. But if you want to know, we'll talk about that different day. So, thank you all for watching. Let's go and raid Mr. Bert Racer. Annoy him. I think he's playing Black Ops. And for those on YouTube, have yourselves a nice one. It's been a pleasure. Take care.
bro. Thanks for the raid, man. Legend, mate. Try and get this fucking mission done. My helicopter's really going to pick me up from there.